Good morning, everyone. How are all of you? So, how are all of you? Let everyone join in, and then we will start with the first class of PAATHSHALA. Now, sir has already told you the vision behind it, right? All of you are, taking a drop, or all of you are post-interns right now, and you all know that this is indeed your golden chance. You know why I say a golden chance? Because in this year you are not going to have any distractions if you want to, right? Natural, problems, natural things, natural happenings in your life will obviously be happening, but distractions should not be there. Okay, golden hour hota hai na after injury, 4 hours, 6 hours, golden period. Same thing, this is your golden period. This 1 year, 8, 9 months, it's going to be a golden hour. It is going to make you get a seat which you can be proud of for rest of your life. Okay, beta. So let us just start PAATHSHALA with this thought that we can do it. It is not impossible. All of you have got some rank, and some rank is obviously better than any not giving the paper. Somebody who has not even attempted, you all got a rank, right? So you have the potential in it. In PAATHSHALA, we are just going to open up that potential for you. That is what is PAATHSHALA for me. Fine, everyone. So first, I just want each one of you to say it is possible. Hai possible MDS? I don't think so. I don't think so. MDS is so tough. I need some counseling. So can you counsel me? Can you tell me MDS NEET government seat possible है मैम? इतना competition है, इतना syllabus. I can't do it. Do you think? Do you think, everyone, it can be done? See, beta, it has been done before. It will be done later also, right? It just depends whether you are going to be the one who does it or not, right? Yes, it is possible. It is possible. You just need focus. One thing, focus. Again, I'm repeating, everyone. Focus has to be there. Any problem which is not directly linked to your family, to your health, should be actually shunned out from your circle, right? Just make a circle around yourself and just say the only problems which will affect me deeply personally will come and cross this circle. Rest, all other small problems, this problem, that problem, any problem, is not going to touch me in this 1 year. Fine, everyone. And secondly, only few people are saying yes, it's possible. So I think it's not possible at all. Is it? It's not possible. We are just running a race to lose. We are just studying, and we are not going to win anyway. Is that the attitude we are going to give? No. The attitude we are going to start our PAATHSHALA is, I can do it. Simple, I can do it. See, beta, there is actually nothing in this world which cannot be done if you put focus, time, energy into it. Right? Obviously, MDS will be tough if you have the focus, but you don't give it time. You don't give it energy, a positive energy. Then it won't be possible. All the three things are there. You have to focus, you have to give it time to it, appropriate time to it, 10 hours, 6 hours, whatever suits you. And you have to give a positive energy to it. You cannot be all day crying and thinking it cannot be done and start doing it. Fine. Chalo. So it is possible, and let us start with PAATHSHALA. Welcome everyone to the first class. Welcome everyone. So your journey starts with us right now. I know some of you must have been associated with us before also, but let us begin a new journey. Okay, whatever happened in the past, let us not think about it. let us start with a new journey. Fine, new energy, new good energy we are going to put in, and whatever the result, whether you were ranked like 400, 500, or you were ranked 1000, or you were ranked 10,000, 70,000, does not matter. It is now ended. Fine. So let us begin. Today we have to start with endocrinology. Sir has told you, you must have come prepared. So have you all read your notes or your pulse synopsis or anything which is related to endocrine? Have you all read it? Yes or no? Yes or no? Very good. Then it is going to be very easy. Fine. Chalo, let us start. Question number 1, everyone. Keep on answering, and I will also keep on telling you. Which of the following hormone will regulate? You have your booklets. We are going to add a lot of stuff in there. You can also have a notebook. Like I have made a notebook. See, this is my notebook, which I have made for PAATHSHALA. And in this, I've just written down certain points which I am first forgetting. Fine, there are certain points which even I forget. So I just write it down. Similarly, whatever points are not in your notes, right? Do not write everything. Whatever is not in your notes, or whatever is new, or whatever you are forgetting, okay, you might forget a very easy thing, write that in this notebook, in your PAATHSHALA notebook. Fine, let us start. Now, which of the following hormone will regulate release of prolactin from anterior pituitary? Prolactin को निकालने के लिए, it's a very easy question, tough question also, and it is a repeat PYQ. Before, after, what? There is no page number. See, beta, you have to, yes, page number has not been added. In the next booklets, we have added the page number. You have to search physio endocrine plus reproductive is there. Physio ढूंढेंगे ना, physio, उसके अंदर ऐसे लिखा होगा physio endocrine plus reproductive. That will be there. Have you all found it in your booklet? It's okay. First day we should have added numbers. Yes, we should have added before GIT. It is, yes, correct. I should have added numbers, but first booklet tha, so forget ho gaya hum sab se, right? In the next booklet, I will tell sir to please number the pages. Please, everyone, open it. Correct. सबको मिल गया? Everybody got it? Yes? Everybody got the booklet? See, beta, after doing all these questions, plus the notes, plus your PYQs, I don't think there's anybody who can beat you in India. If you do this for all the subjects, there is nobody who can beat you in India. Right? Chalo, let us start. See, bete, prolactin, all of you have the idea. You know, that is the thing. We are not like going to start with A and go to Z. You all have the idea. I'm going to take you a step further. Now, prolactin, you all know, it is the milk forming hormone, milk forming genesis hormone, and it is produced from where? It is produced from anterior pituitary, but it is under control of what? It is under control of TRH. Very important, everyone. TRH not only controls TSH, it also controls prolactin and also controls growth hormone. Right? Please write this down. This is a repeat PYQ. This does not just controls the TSH, it also controls prolactin and growth hormone. Because of this reason as well, you know, growth hormone has receptors for both growth hormone and prolactin. So one more question over here, one more repeat PYQ. Which hormone will have lactogenic properties like prolactin? So growth hormone, because they are stimulated by almost a similar molecule, TRH. Fine. Now here, beta, you must all know the hypothalamus. Let us just do a little bit of theory also, so that revision hota rahe, right? Let us do it. Okay. So everyone, you have to know about hypothalamus. Hypothalamus produces the releasing hormones and the inhibitory hormones. Right? Releasing hormones, growth hormone, releasing hormone, then TRH, CRH, gonadotropin releasing hormone. All of you know this or not? Yes? Yes? Whereas inhibitory are two: growth hormone, inhibitory hormone, and prolactin inhibitory hormone. This prolactin inhibitory hormone is dopamine. Question. See, everything I'll be teaching you is a question. I am not taking the theory per se, because for that we have our Excel batch where we start from zero to end. Uske notes are there with you, or you have your own notes, right? Here I'm going to tell you what you have to learn. Right, everyone? So inhibitory hormones are very important. PIH is inhibitory. So prolactin in you and me, in normal people, is inhibited. But when pregnancy occurs, when lactation occurs, then PIH is inhibited, PRH is released, and that is why the milk genesis starts. And PIH chemically is dopamine. Right? And TRH, you all know these will stimulate, and TRH is a special question which has been asked. Fine. Now next, everyone. Next question, which of the following hormone is involved in milk ejection reflex? Very easy question again. Milk ejection and milk production. Lactogenesis and milk ejection are two different questions. Milk production is your prolactin, and milk ejection, very good, is your oxytocin. Prolactin and oxytocin. Fine. So very easy question. Again, the answer becomes oxytocin. Next, oxytocin is also important for, during birth. It is very important. It will cause contraction. Oxytocin is one hormone which is even given to the pregnant females who are at term and are not able to give birth. So oxytocin injection is given. Fine. Again, a PYQ. Next, thyroxine has maximum affinity for which of the following? Very important again, everyone. Thyroid as such is very important. Right? To do this question, I have to first take you to some theory of thyroid. So let us do thyroid gland. Few important points. Right? Few important points which you just cannot forget. Thyroid is the only gland which stores its own hormones for such a long period. Right? Usme follicles are there. Follicles are there, and around the follicles we have parafollicular cells. So thyroid does not only secrete thyroxine, it secretes T3, T4, and also calcitonin. Very important PYQ again. Yes, all of you know this? Yes, everyone? Can you give me a thumbs up if you know all of this? Next important is formation of thyroid hormone. Few quickly revise, we'll just quickly revise the formation of thyroid hormone. All of you must know this. First, what happens? Thyroglobulin synthesis occurs. Right? Then what will happen? Okay, tell me, a quiz, everyone. Which amino acid se banta hai thyroglobulin? Yes? No, Nikita, TRH is mainly for TSH. Mainly, so it is for TSH, na bete? TRH is mainly for TSH, but if it comes out, growth hormone and prolactin also comes out. It is causing, indirectly, it is also causing release of GH and prolactin. Though TRH mein name is not there. For growth hormone, I already have a releasing hormone. But TRH ka additional function is growth hormone and prolactin release. Repeat PYQ in INI in NEET. Very good. So tyrosine is there. Excellent, everyone. ये भी question है. Next, iodide trapping is by sodium iodide symporter. What kind of a transport is this? What kind of a transport is this, everyone? Quickly tell me what kind. Important question. Yes, beta. Yes, it is a sodium iodide transporter. It is a secondary active transport. What is secondary active transport? The molecule does not require energy for directly its transport, but rather by the sodium pump, right? With sodium it is transferred, right? Next, it is present in thyroid gland. Questions again, beta, from everywhere, from your pulse, from your Gauri Shankar, from your past years, everywhere the questions will be covered in PAATHSHALA, right? That is the aim. So that, your questions are done, your everything theory is done, revision is done. Now, this is present in thyroid. It is under control of TSH. So again, a question. You all must have seen this question. The NIS, the sodium iodide symporter, is under control of TSH in which gland? So obviously thyroid gland. But it is also present in salivary gland, gastric mucosa, mammary glands, and even placenta. So even this has been the question. Right? So even this is a question. So one question which has always come, where does the, in which gland NIS is under the control of TSH? That is thyroid. Elsewhere, TSH has no role. So here there is no role of TSH. Right? In this, you also have to know that after iodide trapping, after this trapping has been done, what happens? Can you quickly tell me, everyone, what will happen? After this, oxidation happens. Yes. Oxidation, then organification. All of you have read this. Organification happens. Organification के बाद coupling happens. Organification means I2. Oxidation means converted to iodine, loss of electron. Coupling means formation of MIT, DIT, coupling with tyrosine. Right. So, and then MIT plus DIT forms T3 and DIT plus DIT forms T4. Dr. Shriya, beta, this is very important. Formation of thyroid gland is very important. Right. So, you have to read it in detail, and these are the important points of this. Right. They are also there in the notes as well as they are there in the synopsis of Pulse, or any book, will always have this particular thing. Right. So again, everyone, when this is formed, we have to know T3 and T4 ka difference. Right. Again, a very important PYQ. I'm going to cover the whole thyroid here, so that in future when the questions come, you can just keep on marking them and there is no problem. T3 is more potent. Matlab, it is a bullet, right? It is like it has bullet fast action. T4 is less potent. Anything which is less potent will be more bound, right? It will take time and it has more half-life, right? No rectification needed. It is just a normal thing. If something is less potent, why it is less potent? Because it is bound to some protein, and it has, obviously, because it is bound, it won't be destroyed, more half-life. Correct. Next, T4 is more abundant also, because see, you cannot store a bullet, right? Which is something which is traveling with a bullet fast speed. You cannot store it, but you can store something in your body which is okay, which is combined and joined with some protein. So it is more abundant, it is less. right? So T3 is physiologically more active. T4 is less potent. Yes, beta, all of you know this. अगर हमारा एक thyroglobulin है, if there is one thyroglobulin, then it has around 30 T4 molecules, because I told you thyroid can store the hormone, and less T3. And this can stored, this all of this can be stored for 2 to 3 months. That is why it is the only gland which can store long term its hormones. Fine. Is this clear, everyone? Yes, all of you know this. Next, coming to the question, binding. Binding. Again, beta, this question has come again and again. So we cannot make a mistake in this. T4 binds more to thyroid binding globulin than to trans erythritin. And then last to albumin. You don't need to know the percentage. You just need to know maximum and albumin. Plus, you also need to know that trans erythritin is also a protein that binds. T3, on the other hand, ulta, it binds more to the albumin. Correct? Next, everyone, let us see this question again. We will do further thyroid gland theory when the questions come. But let us now see this question. Thyroxine has maximum affinity for which of the following? Thyroxine binding prealbumin, globulin albumin, or prothrombin. So we already know it is TBG, which is made by the liver. TBG. That is why, beta, in any liver disease, what happens? TBG will not be formed. Thyroxine will not be bound, right? Free thyroxine will be there. So if a lady is taking thyroxine drug, we have to little bit reduce the dose, right? In TBG, in pregnancy, what will happen? TBG will increase. More binding will occur. So if some lady is hypothyroidism, she's suffering from hypothyroidism, we would have to give little bit more drug to her. Okay. Next, again, my favorite question. All are glucogenic. Glucogenic means they increase glucose. They are hyperglycemic. Except, see beta, in body, only hormone which causes hypoglycemia is insulin. Only hormone which causes hypoglycemia is insulin. See beta, I'm going to do 20 questions and then I'm going to ask you few questions so that I know that you have got what I'm teaching you. Right? So after every 20 questions, there are going to be 5 questions in the quiz form. Okay. So only hypoglycemic is insulin. Right? So let us see now. ADH. Chalo, I don't know this question. Glucagon is definitely going to increase your sugar. Why? Because it is the hunger hormone. Thyroxine, yes, it will, because it increases BMR. It will cause your carbohydrates to break. And glucocorticoids also are glucogenic. ADH has nothing to do with sugar. It has everything to do with water and BP. That is it. Right? So answer becomes A. Right? Otherwise, beta, only hypoglycemic hormone is insulin. Now, next question, active form of vitamin D3 is. Okay. So, beta, have you done the cycle, vitamin D3 cycle or not? Have you done the cycle, beta? Vitamin D cycle, have you all done or not? How vitamin D is formed? Yes? So, next, very important PYT. is your vitamin D formation. Done? Jaldi se quickly revise karte hain for all those who have not done it. We all know sun, we all know skin. There is 7-dehydrocholesterol, right? You all know this? UV rays fall, and we form cholecalciferol. This goes to the liver, and here it is formed 25-hydroxycholecalciferol. This is also inactive. Then this goes to kidney. In the PCT, 1-alpha hydroxylase enzyme, very important in the PCT, kidney, 1-alpha hydroxylase, and it forms 125-dihydroxycholecalciferol. And this is the active form of vitamin D. Correct? Active form of vitamin D. This is 25-hydroxys calcidiol. Diol. Because see, di comes first, then tri. Simple logic. If you ever get confused, just remember di comes first, then tri. Right? And this is triol. Triol, and this is diol. Active form is calcidiol. No, it should be ulta. Wait, just give me 1 second. Isko diol hai beta, and this is triol. See, I was right, but you get confused. Calcidiol is 25-hydroxycholecalciferol, and triol is 125-dihydroxycholecalciferol, which is the active form of vitamin D. Correct? So this is formed in PCT. Very important question. Under the enzyme 1-alpha hydroxylase. When 24-alpha hydroxylase act, then it is formed the inactive form. Now, one question for all of you. Which organ is involved in vitamin D formation? Number 1 is not involved karte. Liver, kidney, skin, intestine. What will be your answer? Yes, everyone, what will be the answer? So beta diol comes first, then triol. So diol is 25-hydroxy and 125 is triol. Correct. But if I change the language of this question, everyone, vitamin D participates or action or formation, everything, calcium, hemostasis, calcium metabolism. Where does it not occur? Calcium metabolism or vitamin D mechanism of action. Then beta, all will be the answer. In liver also it is happening, kidney also it is happening, skin also, and intestine also. Because vitamin D is, site of action of vitamin D is intestine. Right? So please read the question very carefully. What is the question asking? Is it asking the site of action, site of formation, or what is it asking? Fine. Let us see this question, everyone. Okay. Active form is calcitriol. We all know this now. Right. Next question, everyone. Question number 6. Inhibin A. Again, a repeat question. Repeat question. Always the question comes on inhibin A and inhibin B. Always the question comes on inhibin A and inhibin B. What should be the answer, everyone, of question number 6? What do you think is the answer? Have you read it? Have you read this, beta? See, inhibin A, beta, अब इसको यहीं पे learn करना पड़ेगा. We would have to learn it because this is a recent PYQ and this information is very, very high yielding. Fine, so you have to learn it here right now with me. एक होता है A, एक होता है B. A is produced by placenta and corpus luteum. And A is the hormone which we are doing for quadruple screening of Down syndrome. Right, you all have an idea that we do the triple screening, quadruple screening of Down syndrome. So one of the factor in the quadruple screening is in Down syndrome is inhibin A. Inhibin B is again very important. Inhibin B is again very, very important, and of course it's a repeat PYQ. Inhibin B inhibits FSH. Everyone write it boldly, like in bold letters you write this question. This is a repeat PYQ. And it is produced in males by Sertoli cells and in females by granulosa cells. So, beta, in this question, 3 things are very important. 1, inhibin A is not to be confused with inhibin B. B is fish, right? Just learn like this. B is fish. Normally we say a fish, right? But in physiology, we don't follow any kind of A and B. Hamara different hota hai. So what do we say? B fish. Fine. So B fish, inhibin B is for FSH. A is for from corpus luteum placenta, and quadruple screening of Down syndrome it is used. So inhibin A is produced from Sertoli cells, no, Leydig, no, Hylas, no, placenta, and corpus luteum. Okay. Next, before coming to next 7th question, I want to do 8th question. See, I just taught you a great concept. Now, please look at this diagram and tell me, क्या होना चाहिए answer? A or B? Question number 8, everyone. Yes, everyone. Question number 8. Give it a try. Don't worry. Nobody is judging you here in PAATHSHALA. We are not here to judge you. We are here to teach you. One thing, if you do a mistake or if you give me a wrong answer, I'm not going to judge you at all. Okay. So, beta, dekho. Simple dekho. Do not worry if the question, a ma'am has taught you a concept. Right. But the examiner gave you a diagram. He wanted to test your concept. So what is the concept? We all know hypothalamus releases gonadotropin releasing hormone, which all the releasing hormones of hypothalamus are for pituitary. Right? So they'll go to the pituitary, they release LH and FSH. Right? LH, FSH, because they are the gonadotropes. Next, these hormones will go to various places and cause various things. But granulosa produces one hormone which inhibits FSH. right? And that is inhibin B fish. Correct? Second thing to note from this diagram is estrogen. Second thing, everyone, please note estrogen, which is released from theca interna, has effect on LH. Right? So estrogen, second point, first point inhibin, and in males inhibin B कहाँ से आता है? Sertoli cells से. Fine. Another important point here to note is Sertoli cells. Very important. They are nerve cells. They release inhibin B and they also release Mullerian inhibiting factor or substance. Very, very important few things which you have to know. Estrogen point beta, if you see in this diagram, everyone, see in this diagram, theca interna and granulosa are the places in the ovary. Theca interna produces something which is estrogen. And if you have read the menstrual cycle, estrogen surge will lead to LH surge, right? So estrogen, which is released from theca interna, that you have to learn. Not from the granulosa. From the granulosa in the ovary, we have inhibin B. Right? I just wanted to show you the site. Normally, inhibin will be the question, but if they ask you estrogen, then you should know. Right? In this diagram, beta, another thing to notice, this is known as feedback mechanism. Right? Feedback mechanism is there from the hypothalamus to pituitary to the ovaries. Anything that will rise or decrease will lead to a negative feedback. Correct? Okay. Next question, everyone. Seventh question now, let us see. Which hormone receptor has 4 subunits, 2 for tyrosine kinase binding? So, beta, 4 subunits. See, we don't know about the receptor of any hormone. हमें कुछ नहीं पता. Right? This question, how will I solve in the paper? I have absolute no knowledge. I have not been taught receptors at all. It is not in our course. Now, how I will decipher it? I know tyrosine kinase. Okay, so what are the hormones? Pig and his girlfriend. Prolactin, insulin, growth hormone, and any growth factor like erythropoietin. Right? Any growth factor. So I know that pig and his girlfriend, they are using tyrosine kinase. So first I will see, is the pig or the girlfriend here? Let us see. Insulin, oh wow, first choice. Next, glucagon, T3ADH, they are not pig and his girlfriend. So now I know it is insulin. So even if I did not know the structure of the receptor, right? I have no idea, absolute idea about insulin ka structure. But I know what is tyrosine kinase and I solve this question. Similarly, beta, you have to solve questions in your exam. Now coming to the theory. Now insulin, now you learn it here. It has 4 subunits, 2 alpha, 2 beta. And beta, out of this, one joins to the insulin, another joins to the tyrosine kinase. And the effect is done. So what is the takeaway here in this question? You should not worry if the question you are not getting from the first few words. Worry nahi karna chahiye. See any word, any cue point that you think is your cue point. Any point that you know of, you have to think of that point. Right? Okay. Question number 9, everyone. The blood levels of 125 dihydroxy, that is your calcitriol or your active vitamin D, is positively regulated by, matlab it is increased by है ना? So basically this question is asking, when will vitamin D increase? Vitamin D will increase if there is what? Increased PTH, if there is calcium is there, magnesium is there, or 25 hydroxycholecalciferol is there. See whether this question I think is little bit tweaked question. इसमें आना चाहिए increase or decrease, right? However, ठीक है, आंसर की में हमें PTH है कि PTH जो है, obviously answer is PTH, right? Because PTH regulates vitamin D, PTH forms vitamin D. So you are able to solve it. But if suppose the question was a little bit twisted, कि यहाँ आता डिक्रीज कैल्शियम, इंक्रीज मैग्नीशियम, increase 25 hydroxycholecalciferol, then let us decipher these images. Okay, what will happen if there is decreased calcium? Then vitamin D formation will increase. Feedback. If there is increased magnesium, everyone, magnesium, please learn with me, just acts like calcium. Magnesium is the small, you can say twin of calcium, right? But not that effective. Magnesium almost mimics calcium. So when magnesium is increased, obviously we will take it, the body will take it, vitamin D should go down. And when 25 hydroxycholecalciferol is increased, right, it will again have a negative feedback, that already the body will say, already I have vitamin D, I don't need more. And what will happen? That vitamin D level will decrease. And beta, this is how you have to decipher the question, right? So positively regulated by PTH, and where it is regulated by the PTH, why PTH is necessary? Because beta PTH, write down, PTH cannot act on intestine. We are going to do in detail PTH and everything, but just know that we cannot make PTH act on intestine directly. So what does PTH need? PTH needs vitamin D, and it then causes 1-alpha hydroxylase, PCT, and all that, the formation of active vitamin D. Fine? Okay. Is it clear till now? Are all the questions clear? All the associated theory clear, everyone? See, only I have to teach you a few things. After a while, all the questions you can do just like that. You'll be able to solve. If I teach you a little bit theory in the beginning, rest questions you can just do in a sweep, just like that you'll do. Very good. Next, receptor. Okay, very, very, very important, right? So let us see receptors, everyone. You all know it? Yes. Pig, yes. Prolactin, insulin, and growth hormone. Very important. All have come as a question. Which acts by tyrosine kinase? Pig and his girlfriend. Okay, always look for that. Okay. Now receptors beta can be cell membrane. Very quickly I am doing it. You all know it. Or they can be intracellular. Few important questions which I have to do, and few important questions which always come. Intracellular can again be two types, cytoplasmic and nuclear, right? Cytoplasmic and nuclear. Now nuclear mein beta, please remember, say with me everyone, say toad. Toad. Just imagine a toad, green color toad, and he has a nuclear family, right? Only the husband, wife, and a small kid. So toad has a nuclear family. Thyroid hormone, estrogen, PRA, progesterone A, विटामिन ए भी लिख सकते हो इसे, एंड विटामिन डी. टोड. So thyroid, estrogen, progesterone A, vitamin D all have nuclear receptor. Cytoplasmic receptors, all steroid except estrogen are there. See, progesterone has both. PRB, progesterone has both cytoplasmic and nuclear. But just write down, progesterone has both cytoplasmic plus nuclear, but estrogen has only nuclear. Vitamin D is also nuclear. A is also nuclear. In GRG beta, if you are following GRG book for pharmacology, opposite has been given, right? Not to worry. Why? Because beta, see, the pharmac scientists and the physiology scientists, they are different, right? So vitamin D ko, they are always fighting. Vitamin D has a dual action, right? Some say it is cytoplasmic. So in GRG, you will find D in the cytoplasmic. But this is a physiology question, and now a consensus has been made in all the teachers of the medical fraternity that we are going to go with the nuclear. But obviously the pharmac people will not agree, right? So that is a controversy. But maximum beta, even the paper people who are setting the papers, everything, we all sit together and we decide, okay, this is the controversy and now we have to come to an end to it, right? So vitamin D has been, followed since I think 2.5 years. We have been following vitamin D is nuclear, right? So whatever GRG says or whatever any book says, don't follow it. So glucocorticoid is cytoplasmic, androgen is cytoplasmic, mineralocorticoid, that is your aldosterone, everything, that is also a steroid, cytoplasmic. So what is the keyword? All steroids except the estrogen and some part of progesterone are cytoplasmic. And nuclear, toad has a nuclear family. Progesterone, beta, progesterone ka na two parts are there, PRA and PRB. So PRA is there in the nuclear, PRB is there in the cytoplasmic. I don't think so that progesterone ka question will come. So what is the question that is going to come on progesterone? Which hormone has both cytoplasmic and nuclear? Nothing, PRA, PRB will not come in our exam. Right, I have just written it here so that I can just tell you that progesterone has both the receptors. Very important question is about thyroid. Always the question comes on thyroid, right? Always. And glucocorticoids. Next, everyone, cell surface receptors. Very easy. Very easy. See, either they can be due to cyclic AMP, right? Cyclic AMP, or via IP3 DAG. These are all the secondary messengers, or they are cyclic GMP, right? See, there is a cell. This is the hormone. It joins to the receptor, but now because they are protein, right, they cannot enter the cell wall or cell membrane. They cannot enter the cell. So what do? They release certain secondary messengers, and those secondary messengers are cyclic AMP, IP3 DAG, cyclic GMP. Now, how to remember? Cyclic GMP is only two, NO and ANP. Only two, right? This is vasodilation. So the question comes directly, NO causes vasodilation by cyclic GMP. IP3 DAG beta, please remember it involves calcium, right? So anywhere contraction is happening in the muscle, any muscle of our body, any contraction is happening, that is IP3 DAC. Oxytocin, contraction of uterus. Then you all know even vasopressin, that is the V1 receptor of ADH. Vasopressin contracts the blood vessels. Any contraction causing hormone will use IP3 DAC. Other than this, please remember TRH also, other than this, which do not have any contractile function, TRH, gonadotropin releasing hormone, growth hormone releasing hormone. These are non-contractile. They don't cause any contraction, but still they use IP3 DAC. Cyclic AMP is most widely used. Why? Because it causes metabolic reactions. Any hormone which is involved in any reaction, like glucagon, insulin, insulin is tyrosine kinase, like glucagon, ACTH, FSH, LH, placental hormones, HCG, right? Any hormone, ADH ka V2 receptor. How do I know this? How do I remember this? Everyone, imagine a cycle. Cycle has two wheels, right? So V2 receptor uses cyclic AMP. Cycle, two wheels, and V2 receptor uses cyclic AMP. V1 is IP3 DAC. Right? Any hormone they can give you TSH, they can give you FSH, PTH, calcitonin, glucagon, HCG, any hormone other than NO, ANP, oxytocin, vasopressin is using cyclic AMP. And you already know pig and his girlfriend is different tyrosine kinase. Correct? Right? Now let us see this question. Okay. Intracellular receptor. Now this question is very, tweaked question, I must say. TSH, I told you it acts on receptor. FSH, receptor. Glucagon, receptor. Epinephrine, receptor. Now what will I mark? Now I will think, okay, since all the options are right, the only explanation I can give is TSH. Why? Because maybe the examiner wanted to ask about thyroid. Right? So in such questions, beta, do not leave them unattempted. If you think that examiner has made a mistake in the options, do not leave that question. Apply karo logic, whatever knowledge you know, apply it and you have to mark it. Because many people will leave it. Right? Okay. This spermatogenesis and all we will do later. This 11th question we will do when we do reproductive system. Okay. Next question. Is it clear, everyone? Is it very, very clear? Now, somatostatin. If it is clear, give me a thumbs up, everyone. Give me a thumbs up, everyone. Yes. After 20 questions, after I cover these, we are going to have a quick quiz. Yes, somatostatin. Very good. Now we are heading towards pancreas. Right. Now,